Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly energy update for the week of November 6th through November 13th. And this week we do have the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, and that's going to be happening on November 8th. So some information on that. Of course, whenever we have a full moon, we do talk about kind of an unveiling and letting go type of ceremony. So the full moon is at its fullest at actually 4:01 a.m. Mountain Time on November 8th. So you want to do like your releasing ceremony, your unveiling and letting go type of activity and energy 8 hours before then. So you get it all set up. It's almost like you're pre-packaging what you're ready to release. You go through whatever you want to do. You can like list 10 things that you want to release around these energies, and then they will start falling away. Now you can choose anything to release around, a full moon, but if you do zero in on the energies of the sign, then that does help out as well. So like Taurus, and I'll probably pop up just a little slide here so you could see those if you want to screenshot them. But it is about like groundingness and things that make you secure, things that are our source of confidence. Perseverance is a good energy. What do we need to persevere around? Finances and abundance, of course, is also around Taurus energy. Hard work, creativity, where can we use that in our life? Simplification is great. There's also dependency, codependency, independence, those kind of themes around that. And of course, eating and cooking are also around that. And the Taurian energy, because it is ruled by Venus, it does have some emotions and sensitivities or living through your senses around there as well. And of course, the Taurus bull, the resistance, the stubbornness comes into play. Now, the Taurus zodiac, that sign rules over the neck, the throat, the voice, the vocal cords, and the thyroid. So if you have anything around those, you can also bring those into this type of unveiling and letting go ceremony. So those are the energies that you want to focus on around that. And then, of course, the lunar eclipse, I did talk about eclipses last week and the week before. So if you want to check out those videos, I do go into more about eclipses, but it is about change. It is about sudden change, and kind of sometimes life-altering situations come up during an eclipse. And the total lunar eclipse does happen at right around the time of the fullest. It starts like at 4 a.m. Mountain Time. And we should probably see that in most places in the world, but always check out the internet to see what time it's going to be in your area. So if you want to be up watching the eclipse, you can do that. So wonderful information here. Use that, beautiful energies around this full moon that is expanding all the energies that we're feeling and all the emotions we're feeling in the moment. So focus on what you do want to grow and what you're thankful for in your life, more than focusing on what you don't want in your life and what you, or feel like you're lacking in your life. Use as much energy as you can during this full moon for the opposite. Of course, when you're doing the unveiling and letting go ceremony, you can write down thank you for bringing to me, unveiling this thing around this situation in my life and aiding me in letting it go. I mean, you can write it out and even say it out loud as you write out the 10 things, and that helps with all that release. So that is the little skinny on the Taurus energy. For this reading, of course, I'm going to pull a reading for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to be asking just what are we resistant to letting go that's in our best interest to release. And so we're going to ask that for each sign. We're jumping into your sign right now. All right, Gemini, this is your weekly energy update. We're going to start off here by pulling a card from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. So if any of them catch your fancy and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. All right, so Gemini, let's take a look here. What area of your life do you have resistance to letting something go that would actually end up being so much for your highest experience? So for our Gemini. Would you like them? Okay, there we go. And you've got the horse. Beautiful being there. I'm going to put that right here. And let's see what this brings. What does the horse message bring? There they are. So this is like the knight in the tarot, which we'll look at next, which is momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. So the horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck, which is very much the Taurus full moon energy, right? It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive, that you can ride on its back toward any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation, are some secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. When you're in balance with this energy, then you can achieve anything. You never give up. When you're out of balance with this energy, then we run away, we feel weak. And to bring this energy into balance, it recommends some sort of strength training. And of course, I'm no doctor, so if you have, before you start any strength training physical exercise, make sure you consult your licensed physician. All right. We're also going to take a look here with the wild unknown and see what we're looking at here, because what this block is, what you are resistance to letting go, is to letting, like the horse, the energy within you go. It's like you're really holding them back, and not just, how you see people just let the horse just go and they just hold on for dear life. That's what I feel like you're resisting, is allowing this action to take you in a direction. But let's see what else that they want you to know here. And this is the Wild Unknown Tarot, just in case I forgot to mention that. All right, so what else for Gemini would you like to know, please? Okay, we do have that one and that one and that one, so those three. What else? Okay, and that one, evidently. Okay, so you get that one, and then they do want the one from the bottom as well. As I knock things around, all right. So we'll put that up here. We'll start with this one over here. And you do have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups, cups are emotions, and I feel like there's some passion here. The Four of Cups is like stable emotions, which normally is a good thing. It's like your emotions are not all over the place. But I feel in this case, they're saying that it's almost like it's too steady. Like you're not allowing yourself to feel, you're not allowing yourself to go forward. I mean, and look at you've got the moon on the forehead here, which is like where the third eye is here. And I love that this one is lit up in yellow and this one is like turned off. And I kind of feel like that's what they're saying here, is like this switch, this emotional switch is turned off, and it's time to let this passion loose and let yourself ride and go. Yeah, and then you have the Daughter of Cups. Yeah, so Daughter of Cups would be Page of Cups in the standard tarot. And the Page of Cups is about activating your intuition, your gut, allowing your cup to overflow. So again, this really is this brightness that is coming in, allowing your emotions, allowing to follow your heart. Whereas before, it's like almost like you keep it, which makes sense, Gemini being an air sign. I know I'm a air sign as well for my son. I understand sometimes we will put our emotions in little containers and going, you guys can play later. We're going to do the logical thing right now. But they're saying, go against that right now and follow your heart. Yeah. You have the Eight of Pentacles, because you are ready to move up in the outside world. You've done the work. You're all set. In fact, if you're looking at doing something on the World Wide Web, definitely this is a nudge saying, now's the time. Get out there, release it, take steps, allow yourself to follow your actions and head this direction. Follow your passion, follow your dreams, follow your heart. Yeah, and here's the Judgment card. So double endings, double new beginnings. This is your higher self just raising you from the dead. Normally, it would show like people in coffins and an angel with a horn, which is your higher self, waking you up, calling you higher, calling you to a different place in your life. One that is in tune with your spiritualness too, because this also represents, of course, connecting to your higher self, connecting to the spiritual world, as well as the Daughter of Cups represents activating your intuition in your gut, which requires you to connect to the higher realm, third eye, So you definitely have this, trust your gut, trust your intuition, because when you shut down your emotions, you also shut down your third eye, because that's where we experience life through, is our heart. That's where we get emotional messages. That's where we get our gut instinct. It all comes through our heart, through all that. And it feels like you might have turned off the heart because of something. Let's see what else they have to say. Yeah. There we go. So Nightmare and Insomnia card. So this does represent, swords. Nine of Swords is all your thoughts, beliefs, mindsets, attitudes, expectations that you're trying to live up to in the outside world. Here's the mind stuff. All this has to do with the mental I was talking about. And so this mentalness here has turned off this heart. And that's why, because of the fears of, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work out? What will people say? What will people think? Blah, 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 blah. And this is the thing that needs to be overcome. Yeah, because here's the Mother of Wands. So definitely Mother of Wands. Wands is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. This brings so much energy and so much fire and super focus on getting things done and heading the direction that you need to go for the fulfillment of your dreams. And she is like half fire, but she also, all the queens are given water, so she's half emotion. And she has this beautiful ability to connect to the spirit world, because the Wands energy represents energy overall, but it's also spiritual energy. And usually she'll have a black cat on there, which represents her connection to the spirit world. So definitely there's this very connected message of connecting to the higher realms through your heart, inward and upward, brings this energy and allows you to move up in the outside world and allows you to break free from these old thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that are rooted in the fear of losing a conditional love of the outside world. And it's time to move past that and move into something that's in alignment with living and not just existing. We're also going to pull from the Oracle of E here. And let's see what else they have to add here. All right. So what else for Gemini, please? All right. This one right here. And you've got the bunny hop jive. I like it. And it's card number 4. And let's see what this brings in. It says, whoever said you had to do it alone, it's T for 2 time. Friendships, partnerships, even partyships are bounding your way. It's time to join hands and dozy-do with your sisters and your bros. Togetherness brings miracles now. So yeah, it's definitely time to come together and to make steps forward. And just know that you're never, ever, ever alone. You have a huge support team, a posse on the other side that is helping you, that wants to bunny hop jive with you too. They are supporting you. They want you to live and have this exciting adventure and not live this nightmare and just exist out of fear. We're also going to pull from the High Vibe deck here, and let's see what else they have for you. All right, what else for Gemini? All right. Ooh, you get 2. Nice. Okay. So let's see what we have. The first one here, you have pause, which says hesitate before speaking. Is the next thing you are about to say helpful? Will it lower or raise your vibration? So I feel like they're saying, before you speak, after, hearing this, don't let this speak. Pause and say, is that my fear speaking, or is that my love and my power speaking? Because they're like, the first thing that the response is going to be from your, oh, it's just better just to stay where we're at. Why rock the boat? That's going to be coming from fear, not from your higher powerful self. And then you have journal, which says when you need to get ideas and emotions out, write them down. Holding in thoughts and emotions causes the energy to become stagnant in your body. Let the energy out and let it flow. Yep. Do the bunny hop jive. So that's what we were saying. This emotion almost feels stagnant. And it's because it's just sitting there and you're not allowing yourself to move on it. And I love this for you, because this is definitely, if you'll take the bunny hop and leap forward and follow your heart and let these emotions flow, it's going to take you into such a wonderful, bright, bright life. So click on and see what unfolds. It's going to be beautiful. I love it. All right. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. And if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get a notification immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then also click the subscribe button, and we'll give you access to the notification bell. When you go in there, there's an option for all. If you select it, it'll do 2 things. 1, of course, it'll tell you when new videos come out immediately. Number 2, though, it will also tell you when I'm going to go live on YouTube providing free readings. I do go every night of the week at 7 p.m. and also on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning at 11 a.m. So if you haven't stopped by to check it out, I'd love to see you. And if we can see if we can get a free reading in there for you too. Also, doing all those things I mentioned helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, or subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy happy. It wants to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you're looking for more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video below. All right, all you beautiful Geminis, as you go through this week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.